Welcome back, Magic Tribe. This is another evening edition of our motivational live stream, and it is April 22nd. It is also a Scorpio full moon for those of you who have Scorpio placements. It may explain why it's been a little bit rocky. Mercury is also coming to station, I believe, here shortly on the 2nd, I believe. So lots of energetic insanity is going on. So try to stay grounded and hydrated, and remember to love yourself and each other. So we are going to dive in yet again. We're going to pull some random cards, have a little bit of random chat, and see what is coming up from the universe. Hey, Michelle, and hello, Angelfish. I know I said hi in the chat, but say hi on the stream as well. I'm going to pull 3 crystal cards for today. These are just for general purposes. And we're going to see if there's any stone helpers for us today. Also, thank you for those of you who are newly subscribed or who have been subscribers for a long time. Can't do this without you. Also, make sure your little bell button is still pressed so you get all of the notifications, because I've been MIA for so long, it sometimes doesn't send those out. So just make sure you're checking. Let's get 3 cards out of the Crystal Intention Oracle by Margaret Ann Lembo. Ooh, did they give us 3? Ooh, and they did. All right, so we get one of these little orangey peach cards, Tiger Iron, which is not the same thing as Tiger's Eye. These are both in here. This stone is a little bit more red, and it says that I'm grateful for other people's good fortune. It brings me joy to see others experiencing happiness, right? What you wish for another, you're also wishing for yourself. This also helps us to feel safe and protected, improve our self-esteem and confidence, dissipate jealousy. It also can extend blessings and goodwill to others and increase philanthropic action. So this is also a really good gift stone. Our second stone of the day is labradorite. This is one of my personal favorites, since I take time for reflection and see life from a higher perspective. I'm not sure where mine is at the moment. Oh, here it is. Oh. As I throw my card, this is labradorite. It is a multifaceted stone. And this helps us to observe life from a greater perspective, reflect on our inner light, develop consistent spiritual practices. It also will increase our spiritual awareness when we meditate with it regularly. It is a beautiful stone. It's definitely one of my faves. And this actually came up the other day as well. So we're still carrying that energy from the lapis lazuli. Remember, this one helps us to receive messages, or reminds us that we receive messages all the time, and helps us to follow our internal guidance system, right? This helps you to be a clear channel, activates your intuition, helps you to stay grounded, feel protected and safe, and also can help promote clarity in your dream time if you are needing clarification as far as dreams go. So good stones to start out with today. I like that. Also, if you have any selenite close to you, it is good to keep it around. It will help to clear the things that are being cleared right now. All right, let's Let's get an Earth Magic card. Oh, you know what we haven't done in a little bit? Let's get a Soul Truth card by Brianna Hovey. We haven't done those in a bit either. But let's do 2 Earth Magic cards first. Or, well, whatever they give us, I guess. I'm going to try and get 2, but we'll see. So what's been going on for you guys for the Scorpio Full Moon? Has it been nuts? Ooh, okay. Are you weathering it all well? Are you using the tools in your tool basket? And there's 2. All right, so the Instinct Wolf card came out like right away with a vengeance, and it meant business. So pay attention to those thoughts that are surfacing right now. There are messages in that. And then, oh my God, you can't make this shit up, you guys. And we get the Full Moon card, completion. Things are, well, things are coming full circle. Are they not, my friends? Yeah, well then. Goodness. So, there's our Earth Magic cards. I'm actually going to pull the Full Moon card up in this. I don't normally read the ones out of the book here, but we're gonna read that one today. All right. So, every 29 and a half days, Grandmother Moon shines bright and full in the sky, illuminating the landscape with her muted brilliance, casting a delicate canopy over the sky and the physical features of Earth, having gradually etched her way over the last 2 weeks to fullness. She now stands like a guiding beacon in the night. She's completed this round of her perpetual and periodic monthly journey and will now start her slow but steady retreat into the shadow. In this card, we see the grandeur of the moon at its peak, blazing brightly, creating a silhouette of a tree. This beautiful orb reminds us that all cycles have their time of completion and fulfillment, one that will inevitably be followed by decrease until yet another cycle is initiated. The message of this card to you today says that you can now take pleasure in knowing that whatever you have been working toward has now reached its culmination. It may have been a relatively brief cycle or a much more extensive one, yet regardless of the length of time, you have arrived at the stage of completion. Let yourself feel the contentment and satisfaction of this accomplishment. It is like when you take a deep breath and reach the point where your lungs are pleasantly full and your body is ready to release that breath. It is important to not only enjoy this completion, but also to let go and allow yourself to relax afterward, just like exhaling slowly and consciously. Remember that people are much too eager to rush to the next item on the agenda without giving proper time and space to appreciating and honoring the natural cycle of release that follows a point of resolution. Give yourself that time to relax and rest before tackling Spirit's next assignment. I can't think of a better message for the Scorpio full moon right now, which is, I believe, at 4 degrees Scorpio. Plus, there's a bunch of other conjunction madness going on in the skies. So there are a lot of really lengthy cycles that are completing right now. It just depends on what is going on in your own personal chart as far as how that's going to turn out for you. But definitely make sure you are following your instincts here as we are navigating this full moon. Remember, full moon energy is 3 days before and 3 days after. Indeed, we are all passing our dogs. And we will definitely weather it all together as a unit collectively. You can't help but notice right now that there are tower moments happening all around us. And one of the worst things you can do is get underneath that and get stuck in the rubble, right? So we are really being asked to call our energies back home where they belong, so we can focus on whether or not our foundations are strong enough to hold up to this coming energy, right? So make sure you're doing that. It's that whole make sure your face mask is secured before you help the person next to you kind of thing. That is definitely going to be becoming more and more apparent if it has not already for you. Okay, let's see here. Let's get a Soul Truth card and see if it has anything else to add to this. Yeah, right. I've been spending a ton of time outside too myself. The weather's already BS most of the time here in the south, just because it's already 85 degrees and humid as all get out. But it's still, even though it's uncomfortable, it's still something that I'm grateful for. It could be, below zero outside with like 6 feet of snow or something. Still frosty in the morning there. Yeah. All right, let's just get one out of this deck. We'll get one question for today. What do you have to add? That is more than one question. Maybe they go together. We're going to go ahead and take both of these because it came out together. So, what are you resisting feeling right now is our first question. Because remember, we have to feel it to heal it. And in order to let go of pain, we first have to honor its existence by experiencing it. Remember that emotions are like waves. Some are soft, some are fierce, some are layered, and some will sweep you off your feet. When we allow ourselves to feel it all, we can then release what no longer serves us. So your first soul action for today says to allow yourself to feel this wave. Let it move through you, no matter how long it takes, and then release it back into the ocean. Feel it, heal it, and enjoy the sweet freedom within your soul as it moves through. Right? Which is followed by the what risk can I take today? Right? So with all big releases, something is also being asked of you to step up to. So be not mistaken, you will have to take bigger risks than you ever thought possible on this path towards your dreams. You will have to take the big scary leap, but do not fret because your soul has wings. Right? So what risk can you take to move toward your dreams? Make a decision and do it. No more thinking, only doing. Be brave and courageous, and you will discover what you are really made of. And I can't think of a better thing than a Scorpio full moon to teach you what you're really made of, right? And to ask you to really step into that as well. Not just acknowledgement, but action, right? Ooh, good. Good. I like it. What do we want to close out with today, though? That's the question. Do we get a spiritual AF card? Do we pull from something else? Yeah. Scorpio is a little bit pinchy. But yeah, we do have the best intentions. Let's do a Sacred Traveler card. We'll use that as our closeout card for today. All right. Trying to keep these under 20 minutes so they don't take forever to upload. Oh, it's kind of a catch-22 because sometimes people don't even get the notification for 20 minutes. Oh. My only job is to trust that Spirit has led those who need to, and they're here. Or will show up later. There we go. All right. Begin now. Begin now. Right? Doesn't that kind of correlate with the card we were just talking about? What risk can you take today? I think starting now is a big risk, right? That's right. Take your first step, my magical friends. It's a good one. Let's look this up in the book. Just for shits and giggles. We'll just read the message, though, part. So the Sacred Traveler wants us to know that there are times when the traveler needs to separate from family, friends, and acquaintances to enter new places within himself or herself. Sometimes the traveler must go beyond what is familiar in order to be open to transformation and change. Thus, the journey brings a heightened sense of awareness and ignites mindfulness. Sometimes it can feel difficult to take that first step, but unless you do, you'll never know that joy and fulfillment that await you. So do it now. In the words of Lao Tzu, a journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step. So I can't think of a better time to take that first step. Sometimes that first step is, well, letting go of all the things you thought you knew so the universe can teach you something that you will need to know. All right. Remember, favor follows you wherever you go, as does our love. Be good. Be good at it. And I'll see you all again tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time when we come back again. And yes, baby steps. Nobody's asking you to take a giant leap, but do take that risk. Take one tiny step in the direction of your choosing. And then that way you become the creator instead of the reactor. Bye, everyone. Be good. I love you.